Welcome back to the channel. We're going to try to see if we can get some more miles, can't even talk, knocked off this trip we're doing to Seattle. It's a hell of a long trip. We also got to figure out how we can turn around in this crap. Yeah, this is the trucks from Seattle, or from Pueblo to Seattle, and it's a seriously long run. We had 1,358 miles to start. We're down to 951, so hopefully we can get some interstate travel and trim some of those miles off. The last episode was kind of wonky. AI traffic was not making any sense whatsoever. Let's hope that doesn't continue, because it ruins the experience. I mean, it's great content when you're rear-ending somebody at 70 miles an hour, but it just makes it so I got to have the truck repaired. I think we're fine with it. It definitely does need some repairs, but the company would take care of it regardless. So we're just going to get going here and get us onto the whatever road it is we're going to be going to. Wow. And hopefully had to take that a little crazy because, well, we got trucks and they're kind of bulky. I wonder if we're going to have to go in this way station. I didn't hear anything. Didn't see anything. I guess not. There we are. Right back to where we should be here. Let's hope we can get part 2 of this little excursion going, and hopefully things will be better. We'll be at least daytime driving for a bit. Hopefully not too many small towns. I like interstate driving. It knocks the miles off. When you're on rural routes and stuff like that, it has a tendency to be a pain in the ass because you're having to constantly slow down. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a 3-parter, possibly. Definitely 2. I might be able to squeeze. I think our last episode was 45, almost 50 minutes. Something of that nature, so. It'll take however long it takes. I generally don't like doing too many long episodes, because kind of they hit or miss whether they actually get views or not. And any view at this point is something, I guess, because the channel's new and all. Trying to, trying to get more viewers and all that. And the channel's small and we're trying to get it going. So we're throwing a lot of content up, and sometimes I think maybe I've thrown too many videos up, and that's why people are kind of getting and I can understand that. So I might scale back on what I upload, because I don't want to saturate the channel with too much of anything. I mean, you got to get content up for the channel, and I do enjoy playing these, believe me, I do. Sometimes I get so frustrated with them, but I always get right back in and play it again. It's not like I fall off the horse and I stay off. No, I get right back on there. This game pissed me off the other day, and I'm like, no, it's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. Got a traffic light coming up here. There is a fuel station over there. I'm kind of curious as to whether I should at least entertain the idea. I think in retrospect, I'm just going to keep on trucking. We'll get one that's a little more convenient. One that's on our side of the road. So I don't have to cross traffic to get out. Because with this beast, it's not an easy load to haul around. Yeah, this load is supposed to be delivered in-game time Thursday between 5:30 and 7. So we have to be cognizant of that too. And man, this guy is such a tool up here. I got to make a right turn, so I was just wondering what the hell that guy was doing. Got to make a right turn up there, so I'm in the right lane. Definitely don't want to be caught off guard. You got to pay attention, otherwise you can screw up. I did that yesterday because the game was starting to really frustrate me with the way the AI was driving, and then I was so focused on that whole thing happened, I ended up going almost to the wrong way and add more miles to us. So I said, you know what, I'm going to drive up and hit the lane we were supposed to hit, the ramp rather, which is something that in real life they wouldn't do. But you know, in real life they wouldn't be having traffic on the interstate at a practical standstill in the middle of the freaking road. They wouldn't be doing that. I mean, car breaks down, that's one thing, but this was just plain stupid. To another interstate, which is good. You gotta get the miles taken off from this son of a bitch. We gotta get at least 400 and something miles before this guy rests. Yeah, we gotta bring that down to like 400. I don't know. Yeah, I had him rest prior to starting this recording, just because I wanted to get it out of the way, and I didn't see the need to have it on the recording unless we're continuing the game. You know, having him rest and the game continues kind of thing. 164 miles now. Yeah, this whole thing started out in Pueblo, Colorado, and we're headed to Seattle. So yes, it's a hell of a long run. It's the longest run I've done in this game. I think the most I've done is 922 miles, which I was able to split between 2 episodes. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to split this into two parts. It's probably more like going to be 3. But if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just the hand we're dealt with. I have a feeling that when we do deliver this, it's going to be very, very close to the delivery window. I'm looking at the GPS and it's telling me to get in the right lane, which I guarantee you that lane we'll have to get out of it at some point. So I'm going to stay in my lane unless we're going to be exiting this interstate, because I just don't see the point in it. It makes no sense to me. We're exiting, that's something else, and I think we might be, so I'm going to swing over here just to be on the safe side. Telling us no, we're not going to be exiting this freaking, yeah, that car almost hit me. That's what drives me crazy about this. I thought maybe that would be our exit coming up, so that's kind of the reason I went over there, just in case. But it keeps doing that. It puts you in a bad spot every time, because then you have to get back over, and that's what creates accidents and stuff. And then it kind of sets you up because you're thinking it's crying wolf every time. And then there's actually a time when you're supposed to be in that lane, you think they're screwing with you, so you don't go there. And then you feel like you realize afterwards you needed to be over there. Like it's saying it again. Yeah, I made a jank move there, but I was just looking at the GPS. And big mistake. Yeah, like this bus here. Stupid people, I swear. Why is he in that lane? We're going to have to try to get this thing. Yeah, I know my vehicle's not in a perfect state. Blame the AI drivers for that. Starting to see the mileage come down a little bit, which is nice considering where we were. Trying to get around this truck, but this traffic's going too fast. It's getting ridiculous. So give me a chance. I know I can get around him, so Because I can see him creeping closer and closer. It's like, all right. Yeah, because he's got to get on this lane here, this exit. That's why he's going so slow. Speed limit of 80 and I'm topped out at 70 right now. I think eventually if I keep the pedaled all the way down, it'll probably creep up there at some point. One way to do it. If we're mostly highway driving, I could definitely see us getting this done in two episodes, or two episodes, 2 parts, what have you. But if we go back into rural routes and stuff like that, it's going to really screw everything up. At some point we got to think about fuel. We're at maybe 40% or so. Hard to be exact. It really doesn't tell you, you know, exactly what you have. You got to glance over and look. But trucks are 70. The other guys are 80. Okay. Whoops. I think 70 is more than reasonable here. I think 80 you're asking for trouble. I mean, just think about, you know, in terms of what people drive, the way people drive, it's the speed limit's 65, people generally will go 70. They're always going to go a little further, a little more over. Good. Why the hell's he going in there? His rest area, probably. Because he certainly ain't way in that little car. Oops. Wondering if I should be in the left lane, because sometimes these guys, when they get out of the way station, they drive like a crackhead. Yeah, we got at least one more rest for this guy. And I think that's the way it's going to go is he's going to rest one more time, and then we're looking at, after that, he's going to have to finish the delivery, because we'll end up being late. So we'll push this guy as long as we can and get as many miles off as we can. So after he rests, we can finish this delivery up. Then we'll hope that we make it on time and not get a penalty of some sort, because it's supposed to be delivered Thursday in the morning at whatever time. We're still Tuesday, so we're not doing too bad. I think we'll make it, actually, come to think of it, because if he rests, let's say the current time in the game is 4 o'clock, basically, Tuesday, 4 evening. If we get 4 more hours, 5 more hours out of his driving, a little bit of night driving, and then have him sleep, well, he'll get up Wednesday, and then he can do the last run of the load. Well, we really got to knock off a couple hundred more hours, a couple hundred more miles. There we go. We got that out. Then I think that's reasonable enough for him to finish. If he's got 400 miles or less, there's no reason why he can't. Yeah, we're gonna get back home. There's no point in us trying to race this stupid car. There's no way, there's no reason why we wouldn't be able to get that delivery finished. God, I'm having a really hard time talking today. I hate working overtime. It really messes with your head. It's going to be a long week. So 6 out of 7 days, I don't like working like that. At least I got this stuff to come home and unwind to. I see plenty of rest area, but I don't see any fuel places. We're kind of coming down to the pike where we need that now. So the next stop is going to have to be fuel, and then we'll think about rest after that. It would be nice if it was all in the same place. But I don't know if we're going to get enough miles knocked off before he rests again. Might not happen. Whoa, I'm going 77. No idea I was going that fast. Yeah, we're not even quite a half an hour, and we've knocked a lot of miles off this. So this episode's going to be really good. I mean, we're going to not accomplish a lot, in other words. All right, we're going to get gas over here. I know, diesel. There we go. I can't wait. We have to get him taken care of. It's one of these that are close by too, which makes it handy. I think I'm going to get out of the truck, the view, because it's hard to see. I think after this car we can go, or maybe. Are these people going? I'm going to go. Fuck it. there's the fuel place right there. Probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go. One thing I do know is I can't really go in there with this load. So we're going to decouple this and we're going to go fill up the truck. And we'll be quickly back on the road again. Yeah, I can tell this character's getting tired, so... Alright. I was supposed to go in this way, and oh well. It's like got me going a different way, and I'm like, I don't think so. I'm going back the way I went, which was to make a right turn on this interstate up here. There we go, because yeah, we're back to 500 miles or something. There we go. Right back at it. We're full of diesel and piss and vinegar and everything else. I went on the shoulder for as long as I could because I didn't want an accident. I knew this truck was coming up like an asshole. It would probably rear end me or something. If we get up to speed here, we can probably chew some more miles off delivery, so when he does get ready to nap, we can we'll be all set. The good thing is so far on this trip, on this run of it anyway, there's a lot of rest areas to pull off on the interstate, so if that trend continues, it'll be very easy. When he starts to get tired, we can whip it right in there and have him take his little night nap or whatever the fuck it is, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Either keep it going after that, or do it in another episode, whichever it works out to be. Now up to speed now. This truck behind me is trying to race me or something. Any other time he'd be going 10 miles an hour, I'd almost have to kill him. Ended up killing him by running into him or something stupid. Backing off because I'm going a little too fast. Let's slow down. Yeah, the AI trucks in here are crazy sometimes. I don't get how they get anything done without the real people driving it. Now 65. We're at 6:19. I'm putting the lights on already. I don't want to get a ticket and I'll have my lights on. I have a feeling this bus coming up there, the bus I'm coming up to, is just going to slow down or something. Good, because you got smart. Got the hell out of my way. Now 70. He ain't going 70. Yeah, he's starting to get tired. I can tell just by looking at the bed. It's all full blue now. It's just the tops that are not. So that tells me that the one after the next or so is when we'll have to rest him. But I'd like to get a little bit of nighttime driving, so we're, you know, at the point where the night will be totally exhausted by the time we get up, you know, so we're not having to, oh God, I think I need to get back over here. Yeah, I was right. I would have ran into these guys. I would have had to slam on my brakes or something. Yeah, we're at 472 miles, and I really like it to be down on the lower fours, so when he does the last rung of it, he won't be so exhausted on the back end, you know, when I'm trying to deliver it. I don't want to have to rest him again. When he gets tired, you'll know it. And when he gets red, that's when it's dire that he needs to go rest. And I think he gets sloppy too, driving wise. I know I'm technically driving him, but it just seems like the things are set in motion that make it look like shit's about to happen at any turn. Trip. Yeah, I'm thinking we're definitely going to do three episodes on this one, because it's just a long ass load, and there's just no point in having it too many. One episode so longer than the other. I'd like to keep them about the same if I can, which is 35, 45 minutes, something like that. Gotta love it that they slowed down so much. I had momentum going and everything. At least I caught it and I didn't hit anybody or anything. 449 miles. So it's either the next rest area or the one after we're going to have to hit. But overall, unless something catastrophic happens, this was a pretty decent episode. It more than made up for the last one where the AI was being goofy and This one was a lot better. We knocked a lot of the mission. Keep saying mission. Locked a lot of the miles off from this delivery. So the last mission, go with the mission again. It's doing GTA the other day, doing missions there. So maybe the next episode of this, it'll be like 400 miles or something. Hopefully the rest area comes up soon, because man, I'm starting to get a little nervous on this dude. You figure if this dude gets 8 hours of rest or whatever, it would be I don't know, Wednesday morning, 5 o'clock he gets up, then we tear up the last of the load. Who knows, the load might, that last load might go quick, just because if it's all highway miles, could be 20 minutes, I don't know, the last episode. We'll see, anyway, soon enough. Just got to get this one finished up, and then we'll fire it up again another time and finish it off. The sun's setting. Well, we got it under 400, so that's a good sign. These guys are going slower than 65. I have a feeling I'm going to run into these guys or something. I'm going to see if I can whip around them, but I got to let traffic pass first. I also have to be checking the GPS to see if there's a rest area coming up that I can hit up. Because that's also on my mind, because we really need it. All back there, I was running into them at every freaking time. Now all of a sudden we're a real long stretch where there's nothing. As I said, the next one or the one after that, we're going to use that rest area. Oh, come on, the headlights are working. Or I had the headlights not working, I guess. I thought I had the lights on. I hit the light thing twice. I thought it was activated. Jesus, they get you for every little thing, and it's not even dark yet. Little son of a bitches are leeches. Probably going to get me for speeding, but I'm kind of speeding to get to a rest area. Whoa. We're going to whip it over here. So I'm kind of feel like I'm creeping on these guys a little fast. I don't like it. Come on, rest area. Need to get here soon, because the thing is, if I do these enough times, I'll remember where the rest areas are and how far apart they are. And like this one, knowing what I know now, I should have hit the rest area back there and had the guy rest, but I didn't know it would be 100 fucking miles before the next rest area. Jesus, you know, by the time we get to a rest area, it's going to be only a couple 100 miles left. Yeah, here we go. I'm trying to get there. And if that's the case, you know, if there's only a couple 100 miles left, maybe I'll rest him and we'll finish the whole goddamn thing, because we'll finish it up in two, because this is crazy. I just need to get to a rest area. Way station 1 mile. I'm hoping there's a rest area in that station. That's what it says. Or it says, no, it doesn't have. Fucker. I hope I can bypass it, because my dude's fucking tired and I need to get to a rest area, and if you don't have a rest area there, you're useless to me. There is one up there. Off the road though, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. That's a lifesaver right here, I'll tell you. Well, we still got 304 miles to go, so I think that's worthy of another episode. We'll knock it right down here. We'll get him his dang rest. So that being said, we're going to knock it down right here. I know I said I was going to do, but that would have been if we didn't get him rest now and we knocked another 100 miles off, then that would have been no point in it. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and you know the whole drill. Share and tell your friends all that happy horse shit, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.